What are we doing? Where are we going?
I got G Gohan.
You don't have enough room.
No.
You don't want to...
I already have G Gohans, I'm pretty sure.
Dude, it's a Gam Gohan!
It is. Boom, Gam Gohan.
What's he do?
He blocks an enemy
you got
attack.
3 of
I got
them.
3 of them because they will be useful at some point. Oh, jeez.
What do Enmas do?
They changed an attack to Z, which is also pretty useful.
Oh, yeah, that's pretty good. Just get rid of the DB6.
Yeah, I don't need that. I don't need that shit. You know, I have 2 escapes, so honestly, I'm just gonna drop one of these.
Oh, now you do want it.
No, I already threw the G
Oh.
Gohan away. Just the next time, because now stuff will actually drop.
Oh, there's a fairy! It looks like a sad face in there. What's happening?
It healed me.
Oh.
Where?
Inside the pool, it kind of looks like a sad face. Like right there's the mouth, and it's downturned, and there's a nose.
Oh, there it is. Okay, there's a downturn right there. Because see, also, if you look to the left, like that kind of looks like a smile going up. So it could be a smiley face.
No, it's frowny. There's nothing down there.
Are you sure this isn't an exit?
Yep.
It's not. Okay, well, we picked a great spot to leave off last time. Because I'm in the middle of a cave system.
We didn't know that was the end of the cave. Oh, you mean to get back out? Just follow the right wall.
Now I don't know where we've been or haven't been. I don't know anything about these.
That was the whole
those
cave.
are black guys. Let me just do this. Let me just try to get rid of some of these while I'm out here.
Were you just exploring the cave, or was there actually something in there?
I feel like we found Nail, and we're on our way through. This has
to be infuriating for people.
Oh no, absolutely, because they knew they were on board. They were going to the next part, and then we lost it. No, we just got Nail. We're going to Guru. That's the next story beat. Is we're going to Guru. And I assume, because we already did the whole thing with the fairy and the flipping of the flips and all that bullshit.
That was a soundscape for you guys.
And so we just have to fucking... And then we're going in this place and we found Nail fighting against a clone of himself. And now we're just going to go through the cave.
Yeah.
Beep-doop-boo-doop.
And he was like, I was training, now I'm going to go with you, you assholes.
Yeah, you pieces of shit.
You pizza shit. Good, you went three steps.
Yeah, I made some progress that time.
You got like a whole bunch of fucking ballsack gray.
I don't have anything that can attack all, so I just have to jump in here and do it.
Oh, good.
So, what have you been doing lately?
I've been playing a lot of Fallout 4.
There you go.
And look, he split up and you dodged it.
Yeah.
So
you've been exploring.
Well, I've been trying to get all the trophies. All the trophies.
Yeah.
The mad trophies, yo.
Trying to get that plat.
Yes, indeed. And then I'm debating on whether or not I'm going to play Automatron afterwards. People say it's not that great, so...
Yeah, that's what I've heard.
But I might anyway, because I'm a glutton for dicks.
And then I put more trophies in there.
They do, but they don't add to a platinum. They're just...
They don't have, like, DLC platinums?
I want to say in certain games, sometimes they do, if the DLC's big enough. But don't quote me on that, people. Because I don't know, for sure. Anyway, I'm on the last... No, I have 2 left. I went and did the one for the 50 miscellaneous objectives.
Oh, okay, because that one was you were pretty close to that one.
Well, yeah, and you can cheese it. If you're a Brotherhood guy, you can just go to your favorite place, the Pridwin.
Oh, yeah, that's the place. Yeah, it's not real.
You can just go there and you talk to the quartermaster guy in there and buy some of the vertibird smoke flares. And every time you throw a flare and a vertibird shows up, it gives you a miscellaneous objective to board the vertibird.
Oh.
So you can just board it, get off, go to another location, throw a flare, board it, get off, go to another, and just do that to finish them off.
Life hacks.
But I had done like 40 different objectives on my own, so I felt by then, I'm like, close enough, I'll cheese the rest of it. Like, I don't even have any quests anymore, I've done so much in the game. But, anyway, I did that. I still need to plant a grenade in somebody's pockets and blow them up, and I've already got one asshole in mind for that. He's gonna get his pockets blowed up.
Yeah.
I'm sticking the grenade up his ass, and he isn't even gonna know it till it explodes, and his dick shoots through his forehead. That's how much force. That's how much TNT I'm packing, and you know what? I might even put a cryo grenade in his pants.
Oh,
that might be how mad I am at him.
Not even like a plasma?
No, cryo. I want his butthole to freeze solid and then shatter, and then he dies from the internal bleeding, not from the explosion. Like, his insides will be fucking just a mass of ice shards.
I remember once I was riffing to someone I knew online, and I was just, telling them not to do random things, and I was like, look, don't put any light bulbs up your ass. And he was like, what? We was just taken aback. Like, what is happening? And I was like, dude, it's a vacuum inside that light bulb, alright? Do you want a fucking light bulb to scream inside your ass as it shatters? And he was like, wow! He was like, pictures, visions. Like, he's like, I'm so glad that we had this conversation today. I'll never forget it. He lived in Iowa, so I just called him Iowa because he kept changing his screen name at a certain point.
Oh, why would you do that? Why would you keep changing your screen name?
Yeah, Iowa.
I'm gonna take my keys out of my pocket and everybody's gonna hear it. Anyway, so yeah, I have to do that, and I already have the I bought the skills so that I could plant live grenades. Because you actually have to buy 2 pickpocketing ranks to be able to plant live grenades. Let's see. Oh, and the last one that I have to do, which has been the biggest fucking bitch of the whole thing and might actually dissuade me if it takes too much longer, is getting a fucking settlement to 100 fucking happiness. A large settlement it has to be, which I honestly don't know if you can get a small one to 100 anyway. I don't think there's enough people, to build that much happiness. But anyway, I looked up all over the place, the best way to do it. And apparently the best way is you just go, you have to have 1 perk for the medicine, and you have to have the local leader one or whatever from Charisma, which makes it so you can build stores and shit. So then, each fucking level 3 clinic costs 1,800 caps, and caps aren't that easy to come by in that one compared to other ones, I think.
Yeah, but I also never really bought anything.
I buy ammo, because I use 308 ammo, and you don't get that as often as some other ones.
Well, I carry 4 different guns, and I rotate as the ammos get low.
Well, I have one that uses 5.56 and one that uses 308, but the 308's by far the most powerful of the two, so I try to use that one the most, and I just buy ammo for it. But the 5.56 is close, but I don't like the sight that goes on that gun, so I don't like using it unless I have to. Because even the small I can't use iron sights, because you use that, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, Fallout's an RPG and always will be. But I don't do that until the day I die.
I use the reflex sights, which are just the small ones that you don't actually scope into. But anyway, I think I have 12 built now. Now it's just a waiting game. Now, everything I read says, build them and sit in Sanctuary, or whichever one you pick.
Yeah.
I picked Sanctuary, because obviously that's the best bet. By the end of the game, that's probably the one that most people have built up the most by then already anyway.
Yes.
And it says just sit there and don't leave, because the game does weird things about the happiness. If you leave, sometimes it'll just randomly decide you're not getting happiness anymore, or it's going to go down. But I've sat there for an hour and a half while it says it's going to go up, and it hasn't gone up. And I've tried fucking sleeping, and it doesn't do anything. The only thing that's been working is if I leave and just go start working on something else, and then I just check it every now and then, and go back every now and then. And that works. But it's taken an hour to go from 95 to 97. I did that last night, because I'm a fucking sadist. And I got 2 more points, and I was it's 12:30 at night, and I was fuck, I gotta go to bed, because we gotta do this today.
Yeah.
Anyway, I got 3 points of happiness to go, and then I'll have that, and I'm gonna go put that grenade in that asshole's pants. And I'm done.
That's your super skill. Gohan evaded the attack by standing still. So we're all good.
Now the problem is going to be if I don't finish that by the time Dark Souls 3 comes out tomorrow.
Tomorrow!
Then... fuck. That's the problem. Let's see, there was something else I wanted to bring up with you with Fallout. What was it? Raider Power Armor? What's your feelings on Raider Power Armor?
Not real. Doesn't happen. It doesn't make any fucking sense at all. It's the dumbest shit I've ever heard of in my entire life. The worst part is that when I saw it, I was like, man, that would have been really cool for, like, one character. If you had a Brotherhood of Steel guy who, like, went and said, you know what? I know enough shit. I got power armor. I could go be a fucking king of the Raiders. And then we could just, like, be Russia up in this. You just fucking throw bodies at stuff when they come.
The problem with that is when you read, because they have a flavor text thing on the loading screen for the Raider Power Armor.
Yeah.
And it says, like, specifically that, like, really strong Raiders have rebuilt power armor. Like, scrapped and rebuilt it from scratch, basically.
Of course they have. Bethesda, you're fired. You know what? From now on, whenever you want to make a Fallout game, go call Obsidian and ask them to do it for you. Ask Daddy to make the game for you. Because you don't know what the fuck you're doing.
Uh-oh. Oh,
it's the third time that hasn't worked.
You know, that's probably like a status attack or something.
Yeah, there's paralysis and stun in this game, and I've been assuming, but they used it once, they had a Z attack, and it still didn't work, so... So, like, in Fallout 1 and 2, and New Vegas to some extent, like, power armor was a desirable item. It was a thing you needed special... I went backwards, didn't I? This is where I found Nail.
Yeah.
Cool. Alright, well...
But I think you just want to leave now. All you were doing was exploring the cave.
I feel like the cave goes through to Guru. There's another path down here I didn't take because I thought it was the way I came from.
Okay, well then next time you'll find it.
Next time we'll go down there and I'll keep bitching about Fallout for a while.
Alright.